train wreck. You can blame it on the tech or the disrespect. Before you play, better button check. Button check.
What is up, Button Check fam? Welcome back to yet again a beautiful morning, a full week of checking these buttons. We got them hot ones today. Definitely check out them hot chapters down below if you want to skip around to a certain subject. And of course, that sub button, y'all know the drill. So close to 50K. Thank you guys for helping the channel grow. And as always, well, I should say for today, it's the most glorious day of the week, baby. HT, we back. Let's go.
Let's go by and get down. Real slick, man. I hope the kids ain't around. It's funny.
All right, now for them $1 million, that's right, $1 million prize pool money buttons that need to be checked. So this one pops off in the world of Gamers8 Esports, profile on the screen, right? Gamers8 returns this summer bigger, better, bolder. So I'm gonna have their information down below, so definitely check it out. But what is going on? FGC is losing their damn mind right now because they posted this the other day talking about August 10th through the 13th is a $1 million prize pool for Street Fighter 6. They talking about the time has come. A brand new Street Fighter 6 will be featured at this year's Gamers8. 32 of the world's best players from the 10th through the 13th. And down below, you can see it's gonna be in Saudi Arabia. Okay, so as you can imagine, the FGC is about losing their damn mind, right? $1 million. That's what the CPT, that was the whole fuss for this year's Capcom Pro Tour. The prize pool, like total prizes is $2 million, but like at the CPT, right, is $1 million like first place. Isn't it like it's split up? I think the $1 million is split up, right, from the contestants. Anyway, it's $1 million, right, for the CPT. People are like, holy shit, this is it. That's why you see so many new contenders. But now Saudi Arabia, Gamers8, whoever you want to say, is throwing out $1 million like it ain't nothing. And they're like, yo, we gonna do it right now. You ain't gotta go the whole year. We gonna do it right here in August for $1 million. Well, it would seem like that would be hype enough, right? But the problem is, now, could be problems to some and not to others. You be the judge, but right here, it's an invitation only. You can only get the $1 million if you're invited to play. But now here I would say is the issue. Nobody knows in all the replies how the hell to get invited. I'm talking about even top players, right? Everybody's like, I hope I get invited. I have no idea who to contact or if I get invited. Some people are pissed that it's invitation only. They're like, how are you gonna have a $1 million prize and not let the world's best actually compete for it? Others are like, how is it the world's best when the game has only been out for 2 months? You know what I'm saying? By that time, how is it gonna be anybody's world's best if you're just inviting like random players at this 2-month period? Then that's another debate, but we'll get into that in a second. But the reason why this is another topic of possible scam vibes is because they also, these are the same people, we did a video about this, what, like last month or something like that? They did another $1 million tournament for Tekken 7, I believe. I'll put the information on the screen and the same shit. Everybody's like, where's the update? No update, like a month. I think they originally posted in April, I want to say, but everybody was still contacting them. Can we get some information? Who do I contact? How do I get invited? A lot of people screaming out scam. And now that they did that one, they doing this one. So that's a total of $2 million, right? They got Tekken 1 million, Street Fighter 6 1 million. So right about now, you can imagine the FGC doesn't know how to feel about this damn tournament, you know, because the one I think in Tekken hasn't even happened either. That one's supposed to happen in July. So at least we'll know by then, right? Well, we should know by August when the Street Fighter one's gonna happen if they're full of shit or not, right? Because if the July one gets pushed back or doesn't happen, here's the other concern too. Let's say it happens, because we've seen it to this degree where it happens, but then nobody gets paid out. You know what I'm saying? People are contacting them months later, maybe even years later, talking about where's my damn money? And all of a sudden there's nothing to show for it. But I mean, we'll see. And then you see that name, Saudi Arabia. There's a lot of other questions that come with that. Some people got some shade towards that. They feel some, you know, if I could talk, they feel some type of way towards that, you know, area of the world just because of certain laws and whatnot. So you got all that, right? But then you take a step back like we were just talking about, where people were like, it shouldn't be an invitation only. It's only been out for like 2 months. How could you do it like that? Especially for this life-changing amount of money, if it's real, right? If it's real. And then you got that other side basically saying it's their money. they could do what they want. Jayuna posts on it as well saying, loving the comments on this. FGC has been pushing for invitationals for years, but now that there's 1 million on the line, they're not invited. Invitationals are bad. And others adding to that saying $1 million invitationals for a game that will barely have been 2 months old is weird as fuck, not gonna lie. Don't feel like it allows competition at an equal footing. And I see another point of view right here saying probably because it looks sketchy in literally every way possible. The We Play Invitational for games actually had sketchy money and people were more trustworthy because at the minimum its presentation didn't look sketchy. I remember that. Didn't like the We Play have like amazing like production value? Everyone was like, holy shit, this is how tournaments should be. It's amazing that at the end of the day, they found out like their money was coming from, wasn't it like Bitcoin or it was like crypto or some shit like that. And We Play, I guess, was partnered up somehow with 1xBet. And 1xBet, if you've ever been on like, you know those, I think it's those illegal sites, right? Where you can go watch like a pay-per-view movie or a pay-per-view fight for free, or a movie, or download music, shit like that. Anyway, 1xBet will advertise on there, and I'm sure they advertise on other places, but apparently I guess it's like a illegal Russian gambling site, and it has a deep criminal history. There's videos about it, and I'll put some on the screen right now, like while I'm talking about it, maybe possibly even links in the description field if I can find some, but it's definitely deep, and it's definitely, like Scar was saying, it's not hard to find out. You could easily Google it, and if I can Google it, I find it hard to believe that We Play didn't know who the hell they were in bed with. Then NRS themselves actually make this statement right here saying, NetherRealm Studio is constantly striving to foster the best esports tournaments for our dedicated fans and community. Due to differences in vision, we no longer allow our games to be utilized in We Play operated esports events. But anyway, all that came out, and then people basically came forth and said, you know, we can't rock with you no more. So as far as this in Saudi, I don't know yet because nothing has happened. Like the one in July, obviously not. Obviously the one in August either, but it just, I'm not gonna lie, it has sketchy ass vibes all over it. I hope the money is real and the debate can be made. Like it should not be an invitational, but I'm not gonna lie, this is just me. Let me know how you feel in the comments though. At the end of the day, if it's real and it's their money, hell, they could do whatever the hell they want with their money. I just hope, this is for me, I just hope it's real, obviously, but I also hope they get paid. Because it's one thing to be amazing production value and all that, but we need to get paid. At the end of the day, we need to get paid, but that's just me. How y'all feeling? All right, next up for them, I think I got the wrong trophy buttons that need to be checked. This one pops off in the world of the god, Arslan Ash, okay? So there was a tournament over the weekend, I believe called, what was it? Run the Mix, if I'm not, mistaken. And I'm pretty sure, I think it was out in Minneapolis, if I'm not mistaken. So Arslan Ash was out there, and guess who won? I'll give you a second. I'm gonna give you, just try to guess who won. Yes, it was Arslan. But the problem is when Arslan won, they gave the man the trophy. I don't know what the prize pool was, but when he won, they gave him the trophy, and he posted this saying, I won, but this medal looks a lot like Street Fighter 6 for some reason. And then he posted the medal right here, and obviously, obviously it is Street Fighter 6. I mean, the shape, the damn 6. Can we not just focus on the damn 6, like literally? And then it's in the middle, instead of saying Street Fighter 6, it says Tekken 7. What are the first thoughts that come to your head? Well, let's hold that. Let's see what the FGC says. First, they say, what the fuck? They had a 3D printer STL file for that Street Fighter 6 logo. May as well get all the use out of it they can. Others telling Arslan it's a sign of things to come because we all know by now, well, if you've been watching the channel, Arslan is actually training with Mena RD for Street Fighter 6, right? Justin Wong added to this saying, you're thinking too much about Street Fighter 6, while others add to this saying, it's a person standing and doing yoga, and you can see the little diagram that they drew right there. So what's going on? Was the budget for the trophy or for the medals, like, had it been met and they're like, shit, we can't get another one done, might as well just maximize this one. Obviously it's for Street Fighter 6, but let's just put Tekken 7 over it. Let's put Tekken 7 over it and maybe nobody will notice. Obviously, they just, yeah, like that other person said, they're just making it work. You know what I'm saying? Making that budget work, and they were like, just put Tekken 7. Or let's say this, maybe the person in charge of the medals is not really FGC or didn't really know what the logos were, and they just did it. Honest mistake. I don't know. But speaking of such trophies, over at Head Stomper, which we talked about, I think it was in the last video, big up to Mr. Crimson, who took home first in Street Fighter 6 but I guess these are the trophies. It's a picture of some sort, which is kind of cool, and he's holding like a horn. Did they give that to him? But they all received like these pictures or these plaques. And on top of that note, I noticed Julio Fuentes, who used to be the god of Ken back in the day, back in the Ultra days, right? The dude used to put in some damn work. I think he was out in Cali, if I'm not mistaken. Well, he's back. He's back with Street Fighter 6, and he won over the weekend. Not really sure what tournament, but I'll put it on the screen so y'all can know. I think Samurai got second, and this was their trophy. Like I said, not trying to hate. I'm sure these tournaments were lovely. Everybody had a good time. And I want to reiterate, if they got paid well, honestly, that's all that matters. All I'm talking about is, why is we skimming on the trophies? That's what it looks like to me. I'm confused. All right, and now for them, Smash community has reached a new low. Buttons that need to be checked. And the reason why I say that too is because Hungrybox, profile on the screen, y'all know Hungry, man. Man needs no introduction. And once again, all the content creators, their links down below for today. So apparently there's a top Steve player, right, in the Smash community by the name of Onin. Well, I guess he won a recent tournament and then instantly, well, he didn't even win. Let me back up. I think he got like, what, third or something like that? And he started receiving death threats from the community. He backed out. Hungrybox was really pissed off and upset by the whole thing. I'm gonna show you some clips. Check it out.
How many times this has to be said? And I saw some of his tweets before he deactivated, and the tweets were basically he took a screenshot of people telling him to kill himself, to take his own life over getting what, fourth, third, not even winning, just top 4 at a tournament. Which, by the way, the placing shouldn't matter, but holy fucking shit, can we get a grip? I get it. I get that people don't like Steve. I get that I myself have banned Steve from the coin box because I think the character isn't really great for the online meta. But that's not at the fault of people who go to tournaments where Steve is legal. Don't yell at TOs either. Just cope, dude. There's healthier ways of doing it. He's not me. He's not an adult who's almost 30 years old. Onin is 16 years old, dude. 16. Like, he's not even out of high school yet. You know what I mean? Has this incredible talent to be the best in North America with his character. Top 10 in the world at one of the hardest fighting games. And this is what happens. Dude, there's healthier ways of doing it. He's not me. He's not an adult who's almost 30 years old. Onin is 16 years old, dude. 16. Like, he's not even out of high school yet. He is not going to the very tournament where he is the defending champion. They did not ban Steve at SmashCon to honor their defending champion, Onin, and he is not going now for fear of harassment and fear of what it is. You know, I defend it a lot because it's my job to do so, but sometimes this community fucking sucks, dude. Sometimes the Smash community sucks so badly. When we do things right, we do things right, and it's a beautiful thing. But when we do things wrong, and this has to happen over and over again, we have to be one of the shittiest communities I have ever been part of or ever seen. It's just so stupid. Like, grow up, man.
So damn, that's real. I mean, on one hand, it's sad as hell where he's like, yo, I get that people don't like Steve. There's a lot of Smash tournaments that have banned this character, but there's a lot that haven't. So if he's competing and he's either winning or, you know, placing, why are they so pissed off and why are they so surprised? And then on top of that, he's not even able to go to the biggest tournament, the one that's honoring him because he's the champion of. He's bowing out because he's afraid of receiving some type of backlash and whatnot. And when I first saw this, I was like, okay. I mean, it sucks, obviously, but I didn't know he was 16. Didn't they say he was just like 15, 16, still in high school? So you got to think, when somebody's that young, they're not used to this, you know what I'm saying? Now, I should rethink what I just said because I don't think people in general are used to this because it's not an everyday occurrence that you just receive a death threat, you know what I'm saying? It's more so, I would think, like if you're an adult and whatnot, especially if you've been on this online game, in these Xbox years and whatnot, you've heard a lot of shit. You heard a lot of racist shit. People might have given you death threats. For some people, it's just a Tuesday, you know what I'm saying? But for other people, it's like this kid right here, he's not used to that stuff. So when he sees it, it's affecting his mental health and he's bowing out and it sucks. The other real thing is, I big up Hungrybox, you know what I'm saying, for actually calling out the Smash community, saying this community sucks. Now, he didn't say always sucks. Obviously, he loves it, but he said there's been times where he thought about quitting. There's been times where he questioned everything and it was like, man, this can be the worst community at times. Definitely check out that whole video because he goes in a lot. So there you have it, man. Hopefully this kid is able to bounce back and receive a good, positive feedback from this experience. I like to think that a lot of times when this happens, more love comes from the community because a lot of people will go out of their way to contact individuals and be like, hey, just so you know, I got your back. Don't feed into this and so forth. Because in my experience, mostly offline, when you go to tournaments, it's love, man. Whether people may talk crap or this or that online, 9 times out of 10 at the actual tournament, it's usually love. But that's just how I feel. How y'all feeling? There it is, ladies and gents. Definitely let me know how you are feeling. Thank you guys for the amazing love, for all the Patreon support as well. Link is down below if you guys want to go ahead and become a Patreon and whatnot. I promise you, I'm going to upload to the Patreon this week. So thank you guys again. And as always, it is HT. It's been a minute, but we got to go ahead and represent for that HT. Now, this one comes from Miss Bree Solo. Profile on the screen, and I know we have talked about her before, but she posted some Cammy cosplay the other day, and it can't be ignored. Right here, she says, some more pics from my Cammy cosplay for today. Here we go, bam. And I'm gonna say damn. It's a bam and that's a damn. And here go another one right here. Check out her page, links below. She recently did like a photo shoot, and trust me, hey, look me in my eyeballs. Trust me, you ain't gonna wanna miss it. There it is. Thank you guys for amazing love. We will see you soon, if not tomorrow, definitely the next day. And as always, I don't know what it is, but I know it's about to get better. Love y'all forever. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
They're holding these plaques as well. Now, I'm confused, and I'm not trying to be a hater because I love me a good tournament. And at the end of the day, I don't know what the prize pool for any of these were. So if you're getting paid, who cares what the trophy is? But trophy-wise, I don't understand. I never understood the trophy that looked like this. It looked like a plaque. Like, did we just get our GEDs here? I don't understand. Did we just get certified for something? Did we just get nominated for Employee of the Month? I don't understand why we holding the plaque. The trophy game should be on the next level. It's 2023. Or maybe it's because I personally have never got a trophy for nothing, but that's just me.
You lose.
How y'all feeling?